everyone, and welcome to 9 to 5 Work Rebels. It's me again, Ebony, back with another update. So I wanted to come on and just talk about, what it's really like to work for yourself and deal with the ups and downs that come with working for yourself. Well, what prompted this was actually a conversation I had with a friend who has been going through a difficult period, and she works for herself. It's like if you run your own business, it can be really, really overwhelming at times because you're juggling a lot, particularly if you're on your own. Like for me, I'm independent, but I've got different things that I do. So I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I run the consultancy side, I also do some DIY PR stuff, and of course I've got my 9 to 5 Work Rebels, which I absolutely love as well, and that's like budding. If you haven't checked it out, then do check out 9 to 5 workrebels.com and sign up for your escape routes. You can get 10 escape routes out of the 9 to 5. Yeah, it's a free guide, and it basically gives you lots of information about how you can get the 9 to 5 and realistically how you can really do that. I also have an escape the 9 to 5 strategy, but that's more for my accountability clients. But back to what I want to talk about, which is basically about how you deal with the kind of downside of working for yourself, because it can be really difficult, particularly if, for example, you're a freelancer and you write, or you're a journalist, or you're a freelance journalist, for example. It can be really difficult because actually, you've got to wait to get commissioned. There's issues with getting paid sometimes, depending on, your clients. So I always say, firstly, put in a really strong contract, because I had a talk with an associate recently who found that, he was chasing for months to get paid, which is just not on. So put things in place to help you and to secure you. So then, therefore, if you do need to go down the legal route, you have that. And just like you have that in place for, if anything goes wrong, for yourself, put in some space and some time to take care of your own health, your own mental and physical well-being. Like for me, for example, when I wake up, I do my workouts. I'm a big fan of Tiffany Roth. She's a great online fitness coach, and I've been doing her for a couple of years now. I love it, but that works for me. So do what works for you. So you find something that you can do as an outlet to make sure you're de-stressing the body by exercising and keeping the blood flowing. Again, also in terms of the mind, the main thing is mind over matter, because you're going to have trials and tribulations in your life, no matter where you are, whether you're working for an employer or whether you work for yourself. It's just going to be those hard times. Obviously, if you're working for yourself, you've got different stresses sometimes, if maybe you're a single parent and you're trying to run your own business, or maybe just trying to get your business off the ground and it feels like it's not getting anywhere. Understand that it will happen. You just got to be patient with yourself, take time and work hard so that you can, achieve it. But don't put too much pressure on yourself. Set yourself realistic goals and try to, like I say, take time for yourself, because the mental capacity is what's really important. And that's our biggest battle really every single day. It happens to me, it happens to everybody. Sometimes I think, I don't have it in me today. And other days I'm like raring to go. So, that's just part of the, being by yourself, kind of, or working for yourself, roller coaster. But the main thing is to make sure you stay on the track. Sometimes it feels like it gets a bit wobbly, but you've got to stay on the track. So a couple of tips for dealing with those bad days or when it feels like you're getting a bit really down. 1, go for a walk. Fresh air can be really good. Obviously it's a bit cold right now in London, but that might just kind of wake up your senses. But distract yourself, yeah? Go for a walk, or maybe take some time out away from what's causing the stress. Sometimes, getting a break from that, whether you just go and have a bit of a Netflix hour or a couple of hours or rest of the afternoon, do something that makes you feel good. Think about exercising, look at what you're eating. What we eat affects our moods, and I notice it myself sometimes, like I do like some junk food bits sometimes, and then later on I find that, I notice changes in my mood occasionally. So, they say eat for health and eat for, your vitality, and eat, brain food even as well. So look at your diet, look at what is the issue. Remember that sometimes our issues are bigger to us than they really are. Maybe it's taking a step back and putting that into perspective and knowing that, you woke up this morning, you have good health, you have a roof over your head, be grateful for, all the things that are happening in life, and try to focus on the things that you do enjoy. So when you're going down that kind of bad day route, try and turn that and, start to pull that back by being grateful for things, and then maybe write a list of things that you are grateful for. I mean, that's always good. Doing your affirmations, like I do daily affirmations, I think that's really important, to kind of keep in your mindset and make sure that you are repeating what's important to you. So, my things are, about taking care of myself and being abundant, being healthy and fit and loving, there's lots, depends how I'm feeling. But I think, doing things that help you is important. Getting out there with friends sometimes, go and meet some friends, get away from the work, come back to it, but come back with a clearer plan. And make sure you are planning and you're not procrastinating. We all get into that, we all have those moments where we're procrastinating rather than getting on what we should be doing. So it happens, but, don't beat yourself up about it. Excuse me. Don't beat yourself up about it, but just, take your time with it. If you've got any questions, then let me know. But this is just one of my little pep talks of don't give up. Please don't give up, because you're probably closer than you feel, closer than you think. So don't give up, okay? Have a great day. And as I always say, remember, you are responsible for your happiness. So do what makes you feel good, okay? It's your life. Make sure you are in control and you are happy with what you are doing. And, that's what matters, okay? Just be cool and know that it will be fine. All right.